do.
Is there any further discussion? Majority Leader Fenberg.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This is a bill that is largely technical, is largely about fixing and making incremental changes to our election system, which I think we all are proud of. The election system that we have here in Colorado, it is secure, it is accessible, but there are still always areas for improvement. That's what this bill is about. Every year or so, we do a cleanup bill, largely based on input from county clerks, the Secretary of State's office, and folks who work in our election administration divisions. And that's what this bill is largely about. There are some pieces in here that are a little more policy oriented around where drop boxes are located, the hours that they are open, and some small fixes like clarifying that if you're in line to drop off a ballot at a box and the clock hits 7 on Tuesday, on election day, you are allowed to still proceed through the line and drop that ballot into the box. It seems like common sense. I think it largely is honored, but nothing required a county clerk to honor that vote. We think that makes sense, and it is in the spirit of the same applicable rules for if you're in line to vote in person rather than through a drop-off ballot. There are also some changes to recall elections. I'm guessing some of my colleagues over here are going to mention that. So I will preemptively mention it for them maybe, and then maybe they won't need to discuss it any longer. But most of the changes in here around recalls are recommendations from county clerks, simply about changing dates and moving around deadlines and the like, because recalls are rare. There's a lot of part of statute that is outdated, does not align with other aspects of how we run general elections, and so a lot of that is cleanup. There are some pieces that are probably more policy-oriented and less technical cleanup. For instance, if an individual is getting recalled, this allows for them to put a brief statement on the petition packet, just like there's a statement about the reasons for the advocates asking for the recall. I think that is fair. It is a transparency measure. It allows voters to have all the information of both sides and to give people just a quick opportunity to read it if they wish. It also says that the petition packet will say, how much is this election going to cost? These elections happen out of a normal cycle. They cost taxpayers additional money above and beyond what a general election is accounted for. So there are aspects such as that that I think make our recall elections when they do happen more transparent, more fair, and above board. It also makes sure that petitioners follow the exact same rules when they're collecting petitions for recalls as they do when they're collecting petitions for ballot measures and for candidate access to the ballot. I think that, again, is about protecting the public, their information, and ensuring that all of this is done above board. And we urge and I vote on this bill.